I was born with spina bifida, which is a birth defect that affects the spine.
He's had quite a few surgeries. We would do things in the hopes that it would improve his quality of life.
As we looked at his scouting situation, the idea of taking him hiking, backpacking, and backcountry camping was a little bit daunting.
I really wanted to participate in the hikes and the camping, and I knew it was going to be very hard because it can be hard to walk.
Hang in there, Mitch. We issued a challenge to the young men. I challenged them to come up with a way that we could take Mitch with us, that he could do whatever we did.
Our bishop had brought up the concern of how we were going to get Mitch to be able to come on these trips with us, and whether that was carrying him or any other way, we just wanted to make sure Mitch was with us.
Jonathan and his dad Curtis got together, and one thing led to another, and the MitchMobile was born, and it was wonderful.
We went over to the Fenimore's house, and we actually spoke with Mitch's mom about it. And I just remember the joy that came over her knowing that we were able to include her son.
Smile, Mitch.
When I first found out about the MitchMobile, I was very overwhelmed with gratitude, and that they were willing to do everything they could to help me participate.
From day one, before this ever happened, he was worried about being a burden. But as it progressed, I think he saw the blessings that it was to the others, and I think he was actually surprised by how much everybody wanted to help.
I learned to accept it, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because it truly did bring us together, and I'm grateful for their willingness to bring me and to serve me constantly.
I think he wishes that he could have been the one to carry somebody else in the MitchMobile. But he learned a very valuable lesson as to what it means to allow other people to serve us. And if we don't allow that to happen to us, then how can others experience that wonderful blessing and opportunity?
Well, I think that was the goal from the beginning, was to teach them that duty to God had to translate into real actions, the daily things that we did.
Our duty to God is a change of heart. It's a lifelong experience. It's becoming more like our Savior.
So as we looked at this challenge, we realized that we needed our young men involved, that we needed them to see the vision of what we could accomplish. And when you do that, the whole program is lifted. Every young man is lifted.
To know the love that those boys have for Mitch, to continue to include him and keep him involved was one of the most Christ-like things I've ever seen in my life.